Assume a and b are non-positive integers following code segment while a not is equals to b. If a is greater than b, a minus b is a minus equals to b, else b minus a is equals to a. Count shift operator a printing the value of a. Computer the GCD of two numbers. GCD of the two numbers in the this is the Euclidean algorithm. This is the Euclidean algorithm for determining HCF or GCD of two numbers, which works in this way algorithm. Euclidean algorithm for finding a GCD a comma b is follows. If a is equal to 0, then GCD a comma b is equals to b. Since the GCD of OB GCD of 0b is equals to b, then we can stop. If a comma b, then GCD a comma b is equals to a. Since the GCD of a comma z is equals to a, and we can stop, right? A is a quotient remainder from a is equals to b into q plus r. Find the GCD b comma r using the Euclidean algorithm. Since GCD a comma b or GCD b comma r, if we subtract smaller number from larger, we can reduce the larger number. GCD does not change here, so if they keep subtracting repeatedly, the larger of two we end up with the GCD. Consider the following C code statement. A hash include studio.h main int I j x scanf %d and x. If I is equals to 1, j is equals to 1, while I is less than 10, j is equals to j into I is equals to I plus 1. If I equals to x, break and close for the program fragment above. Which of the following statements above the variables I and j must be true after execution of this program? Dot exclamation sign denotes a fractional. In the answer is f. The answer వచ్చేసి j equals to I factorial into or AND operation, the extreme operation AND operation. I is equals to 10 or j is equals to x minus 1 not a is equals to I is j. 17th one. Let's solve the following code. First iteration 1, first I is equals to 1, j is equals to. Iteration 2, I is equals to j is to 3. Iteration 3, I is equal to 3, j is equals to 6. Iteration 4, j is equals to 24. 5 120. The given loop terminates. Case 1, j will be executed up to I is equals to x minus 1 and I is equals to x. Condition false, and j will be j equals to x minus 1 not equals to. For example, above the example, if x is equals to 5, then at I is equals to 5 condition will be false and j is equals to 25. It gives j is equals to x minus 1 exclamatory and I is equals to x. Case 2 will be j will be executed up to I is equals to 9 at I is equals to 10 condition false, so j is 9 factorial. It gives j is equals to 9 factorial and I is equals to 10. Final output j is equals to x minus 1 and I is equals to x, j is minus 1. So దీన్ని సింప్లిఫై చేస్తే j is equals to 9 factorial and I is equals to 10 ఆర్డినెన్స్ వస్తుంది. 70 అంత క్లారిటీ లేదు, ఇంకొకసారి చెక్ చేయి నెట్లో కానీ ఎక్కడన్నా కానీ నీట్గా ఒకసారి స్కాన్ చేసి చెక్ చేయి. తర్వాత వాట్ ఈస్ అవుట్పుట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫాలోయింగ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్? మెయిన్ x is equals to 2, y is equals to 5. If x is less than 5, return x is equals to x plus y. Else printf z1 else printf z1 comma print z2. ఇది రెండు ప్రింట్. ఇదేం ప్రోగ్రామ్? జేసీనే కదా, z1 z2. If 2 is less than y, return 2 is x is equals to 7. 7 రాదు, రిటర్న్ 7 కదా రావాల్సింది. నన్ ఆఫ్ దిస్. x is less than 2, so true, so x is equals to 2 plus 5 is equals to 7. The return x will be executed on the program continuously. No print statements will be executed. Then return x will be executed and the program completes. అంతే కదా, రిటర్న్ ఇది వస్తుంది. రిటర్న్ x is equals to 7. ఇక్కడ ప్రింట్ కూడా రాదు. x=7 అది ఒక్కటే పోద్ది కంప్యూటర్ నుంచి బయటికి. అది కూడా ఏం ప్రింట్ కాదు, ఎందుకంటే ప్రింట్ఎఫ్ స్టేట్మెంట్లో లేదు. ఇది రిటర్న్ అని ఉంది కానీ ప్రింట్ఎఫ్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్లో లేదు. ఈ మెయిన్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ వచ్చేసి ఏం రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది అంటే 7 అనేదాన్ని రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది, x=7 అంతే. సో ఇక్కడ ఉండేది ఏది కాదు, నన్ ఆఫ్ దిస్. కన్సిడర్ ద ఫాలోయింగ్. c = program # include studio.h main float sum = 0, 0.0, j = 1, 0 and I = 2, 0 while I is less I divided by j is greater than 0.001. j = j plus 1 sum plus I by j printf /n sum. How many lines of output does the following procedure? More than 29 lines of output వస్తుందంట. Initially I is equals to 2.0, j is equals to 1.0. I is not changing, so condition I by j less than 0.001 will be false once the value of j is greater than 2000. First iteration I by j is equals to 2, I is equals to 2, j is equals to 2, print sum. Iteration 2 I by j is equals to 1, I is equals to 2, j is equals to 1, print sum. Third iteration I by j is equals to 1, I is equals to 2, j is equals to print sum. In every iteration value of j is double. The condition will be false when I is greater than 2000. As we know, 2 power 10 is equals to 1024, so 2 power 11 is equals to 1048. That means it will require 2001 iterations. At each iteration print statement get executed, so the total line will be more than 29 lines of output. Okay, the number of tokens in the following C code segment is which input value. Case 1 వచ్చేసి b minus c, b is equals to c into d break default, b is equals to b plus plus break 26. టోకెన్ ఇక్కడ నెంబర్స్ 1, స్విచ్కి ఒక టోకెన్, దీనికి ఒక టోకెన్, ఓపెనింగ్కి, ఇన్పుట్కి, దీనికి, ఎల్స్కి, కేస్కి, 1కి, స్టేట్కి, 9కి 9, 10కి ఈక్వల్స్ టు సికి, ఇంటోకి, డీకి, బ్రేక్కి, 10కి 26. లెక్క పెడదామా? 1 2 3 4 5 6, కేస్కి ఒకటి, 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26. 26 ఉన్నాయి. జాగ్రత్తగా లెక్క పెట్టాలి, ఒకటికి 2 సార్లు, కన్ఫ్యూజన్ ఒకటి. వాట్ ఈస్ ద అవుట్పుట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫాలోయింగ్ C code assuming it runs on a byte addressed little endian machine # include studio.h int main int x char into pointer x is equals to 622 100 101. printf %d char x and this వచ్చేసి 110 అన్నమాట. 21 ఏంది? Assign the operator is equals to higher priority than the comma operator, so x will be stored in 622. Big endian representation, the most significant byte, the big endian of most represented by the big endian of the data is placed at the byte with the lowest addresses. The rest of the data is placed in order with the next 3 bytes in a memory. Little endian representation, the least significant byte, the little endian end, and the data is placed at the byte with the lowest addresses. The rest of the data is placed in order in the next 3 bytes of the memory. Little endian 622 in binary 00010 MSB 01101110 LSB. Let's solve star char star and x star x3 x modulo 3 here. X modulo 3 is equals to 622 modulo 3 is equals to 1. Accessing only 1 byte of variable x. It has a little endian, so it will be LSB. So the character వచ్చేసి 110 into 1, that is equals to 110 అంట.